Hello, I'm Alex Butler and I've been working in digital transformation for many years, predominantly in the public sector. I love working with Hunter Charles. I've been working with them for several years now across several projects, and it's the best way. I think the model of bringing in teams to work specifically around specific projects is a really important new way of delivering programs, and particularly in the public sector. It allows us to be flexible about the kind of resource that we need when we want it. And the guys at Hunter Charles have been fantastic. They understand me, they understand the challenge that we're up against, and they work really closely with me to make sure that we've got absolutely the right kind of talent on the job at the right time. The important thing about Hunter Charles is their specialist domain knowledge around Microsoft Dynamics. Once we'd made the decision to go with Microsoft Dynamics, actually it became about how we could extract the best possible people to work on this project at that very time. And so I needed to work with a specialist in that area, and David Monk and his team have been amazing. The real differentiating factor with Hunter Charles is the integrity that they've shown about the programme. No programme goes perfectly from beginning to end, and actually it's the times when things are going a little bit awry that you really need your partners to stick with you, and they prove their mettle time and time again across several of the projects that I've employed them on. The reason I chose Dynamics for this last project that I worked on, big council transformation, was that, as I said before, the technology isn't always the most important thing. What you really need is people who understand how to do the best with those platforms. That's why I went to Hunter Charles, and that's why we chose to work with a Microsoft stack, and particularly Dynamics. I happened to be working on this project just at the point where Microsoft brought out Dynamics 365, and it just opened a whole load of doors for us in terms of being able to do something quickly, effectively, and with tools that actually people were very used to using. If there's anybody looking to build out their digital roadmap, the best advice that I can give you is to get the foundation blocks in place first. If I look back on some of the programs that I've worked on, and I was to do some things differently, I would have done a lot of the change stuff right at the beginning of the program. I would have worked with the internal team to make sure that they were ready and capable and willing to take on what was going to be quite a big challenge, and I'd just take it step by step. One of the big learnings for me was, and something that we really got right, was not to be daunted by the size of the challenge that was up against us, because there were lots and lots of legacy systems, lots of things that we had to do, and actually we just boiled it down to the stuff that we actually did as an organisation, and said, what do? We need to create something that allows you to book things. We need to create something that allows you to manage cases. We need to create something that allows you to pay and book for stuff. So actually in a product like Dynamics, that's actually very easy. And when you look at it like that, rather than think about it as this massive, great big project that's probably doomed to fail, because every IT project does, and if I had £10 for every time somebody said that to me on my last project, they all failed, don't they? I don't think there's any reason why your project would fail.